Hey, what's going on, Inner Game Mastery? Man, I hope your weekend was amazing. I hope your life is going great and like you want it to go. I know it's a lot of things that's going on around in the world, so I hope you're living your life like you want it, abundantly and prosperity and wealthy and healthy, all those amazing things. That's what it's all about. Do you want to be right, or do you want to have peace in your life? And when you get to the point where you can understand your inner game, and when you mastering your inner game, you're going through the process and the cycle, and you're mastering what the inner game looks like for you. A lot of times what I see and hear a lot when I'm talking or when I'm working with a client or a prospect asking questions, they always want to be right. And my thing is, when you ask yourself, I'm just asking you this question: do you want to be right, or do you want to have peace? And when you understand the two, the differences between the two, that's when you'll start to know, and you'll start to really go into the inside of you, the inner game, the inner intelligence that's going on all in you all day, every day, 24/7, the inner intelligence. And when you tap into that inner intelligence, that's when you start to tap into that inner peace. And then the outer peace starts to happen like that. But that's what it's all about. I never want to be right. I always want to have peace. No matter if I am right, I'm not coming from that state. I want peace. This person that I'm having a conversation with, they want to be right. I would allow the conversation to be there. But if you're wanting to be right and not have peace, excuse me, for me, every time that I speak, every time that I'm talking, I want it to be healing. I want it to come off in a healing manner. That's what it's all about. If I can't say anything that's going to help you heal, then I'm not going to say anything at all, because that's what I operate from, is healing, love, and peace and compassion. I operate from those. And when you tap into your inner world, the inner intelligence that's going on, who's keeping track of your heart beating 100,000 times a day? Who's keeping track of the 60,000 veins that's going all through your body, which can wrap around the earth twice? Who's keeping track of that and pumping the blood through all the veins and through all your organs? Who's keeping track of that? The white blood cells are being your protector and defending the disease and bacteria. They're defending that. They're fighting for you. Who's keeping track and watching those things? That's intelligence. When you tap into your intelligence, your inner game, and that's when the mastery starts to happen and starts to flow and come. Do you want to be right, or do you want to have peace? Ask yourself that question. Am I always wanting to be right, or do I want peace? Now you can start to work from there, from that level, and be completely honest with yourself. This is you. This is your work. This is your discovery. This is your life and how you want your life to be. If I was going to life and I said, look, I always want to be right. I know I'm always right no matter what. This person, they don't know what they're talking about. All these, whatever I come up with. I said, I am right. I'm going to be right. I'm going to prove them wrong. That's what we do as humans. But what is that doing for us? And what is that doing to them? Either one of us are getting any benefits from the conversation, or getting any benefits from this. Now, we just want to be right and not have peace. I always want peace, no matter what. No matter if I'm right or not, I want peace. I always want to operate with peace, because that does something to me, to my cells, to my organs. I'm able to function and flow and flourish and grow and expand because I operate from peace. And when you operate from peace, that's what happens to the intelligence that's inside you, because you go within and you're not controlled by outside situations or circumstances, nor are you controlled by other the people. No one or nothing can dictate your response to them. Now, if you operate from a right standpoint, I think my angels are talking to me. I think I want to sneeze or something. Whew, I don't know what's going on. If you want to operate from being right, that's when you're being controlled and everything is dictating your behavior, your reaction, your response to what a situation occurs, or a person or a thing or whatever happens to you, because you want to be right. You're driving down the road and somebody pulls out in front of you. You start to cursing them out. You start to find a national sign of displeasure. Are you kidding me? You know I have the right of way. It's my turn to go. You just jumped out in front of me. You cut. You didn't even stop at the stop sign. You rode through it. You just jumped in, swerved in front of me. You didn't see me. All these different things that you create, all these different things. And those might be true. But then you still operate because you want to be right. And when you want to be right and not have peace, if someone were to do that to me, I would be like, thank you that it was me, because I'm paying attention and I'm aware of what's going on. They're in a hurry. Thank goodness it was me and not someone else that's not paying attention or not aware like I am. So thank God it was me that I'm here at this situation at this time now, because I'm aware and I'm understanding and I'm trusting this process, because I understand I have the patience to go and to deal with people when I'm driving in traffic or when I'm driving in general. That's what I do. That's operating from peace. I can easily honk the horn at them. I can easily curse them out, go crazy on them, throw my hands up at them, and do all these different things. But why? That's not operating from peace. I want to do something. And now they say, oh, this guy didn't even do anything. So the next time they do it, or the next time somebody else does it to them, they're going to operate like me. They're going to come from a peace standpoint, because they're going to remember, dang, I pulled out in front of this dude. This dude didn't even honk at me. This dude didn't even do anything to me. I rode on the side of him and I said, oh, my bag, sir. And he's like, hey, it's all good. Now I'm able to help that person do the same thing to the next person. And sometimes somebody's going to do it to them, or they're going to do it again, and they're going to operate from a different state, because they're not always want to be right. They want peace. And when you operate from peace and not want to be right all the time, that's what happens. In a relationship, in a marriage, we can operate from being right all the time, because most of the time you probably are right. So my wife can be right 99% of the time. But if she wants to operate from peace, it's different than being right and saying peace. It's vice versa. I can be right 99% of the time. But do I want to be right and prove her wrong, or do I want peace? That's what you operate from. You always want to operate from peace and allow it to be healing. Every time I talk, I want it to be healing. Every time I speak, I want it to be healing. I want it to be uplifting. I want it to be compassionately received. That's what I strive for. I don't strive from being right. I don't strive from proving people wrong. I strive from being at peace and healing and expressing love and compassion for one another, for another person, human being. That's what I operate from. It's strictly peace, kindness, love, compassion. I don't care to be right. Ask yourself this question: do you want to be right, or do you want to be peaceful? Now, when you ask yourself this question, be completely honest with yourself and look and track all the times that you wanted to be right, all the times you wanted to prove this person wrong. Where's that coming from? Your ego. Your ego's in the way. Your ego wants to prove this person wrong. Your ego wants to express that you're right. That's your ego. Your ego's in control. Your ego is dictating your life. And then you wonder why your life is so miserable. You wonder why you're always reactive to situations. You wonder why you're always angry. You wonder why you're always frustrated. You always wonder why you have resentment in your life. You have a lot of hatred towards people. You gossip about people. You wonder why your life is like this. You wonder why you haven't manifested that $1 million that you want. You wonder why you haven't manifested a promotion yet. You wonder why you haven't manifested a healthy relationship with yourself or a healthy relationship with others. Because the way you're operating, because you want to be right. You don't want peace. You just want to be right. You want to prove everybody wrong. Ask yourself, are you operating like that? And that's what you're doing. So now you can say, look, this is where I'm at. Coach, this is where I'm at. What can I do about this? I remember, because I got so many years. I got decades on this experience of going through this and not wanting to be right. Just want peace. No matter what, agree to this, agree to that. Even though I know it's not okay. It's their ego coming in and their ego playing, but I agree to it. I say, yes, that's cool. We can do that. Yes, absolutely, because I want peace. So I'm always agreeing to things that don't make sense to me, to things that it was a simple fix. But yes, I can agree to it. That's fine. This is what you want. Okay. Because I want peace. But I don't have to be right or prove them wrong. I want peace. This is what I want. This is how I want to operate. And now you say, look at Coach, I have a struggle with this. And this is where this comes into place. This is my signature program. So you want to learn how to forgive. You want to learn how to be stress-free. And you want to learn how to be emotionally intelligent, no matter the process, no matter what's going on. When you want to know these things, you say, look here, how do you be so emotionally intelligent? How do you forgive people that done you wrong? How do you not stress about the day-to-day tasks? How do you not do this? And this is what it's all about, because I don't want to be right. I want peace. I go within, and the intelligence in there. So we have to do what we don't want to do. Absolutely. Jenna, that's what we have to do. We have to do what we don't want to do. And that's what's going within. And learning how to forgive. Forgive ourselves so we can forgive others. It's not because for them, it's for us. This is our inner peace. This is our inner game. We're mastering our inner game.